Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Taurus. If Taurus is your solar, lunar, ascendant/rising sign, then this is a message for you. Okay, let's get started. And so our card tonight is the Prince of Discs. And those Prince cards, oh, the energy they bring, huh? Quite feisty sometimes. Okay, let's see. What do we have here tonight? And so if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit that little bell. It'll let you know when the next readings are coming out. It is free to subscribe. And I just want to mention that tonight, on the eve of the solstice, no less, we as a channel here hit 25K subscribers. So awesome. We're a quarter of the way from getting 100. We're almost there. All right. Let's see what's going on tonight. And I do just want to thank you all because really this channel is so much about you. I am just here conveying the messages. I also want to thank my husband from Dove and Serpent Tarot. My husband Paul over there, of course. I could have never even dreamed of doing these readings without his genius idea to start doing them, but also his help. I mean, he is just amazing. And also our daughter and TT and Pudgy. I don't want to say their names too loud because they'll come running. But yes, you know, the two babies. Two kitty cats. All right, so let's take a look. We have a horse right here. Okay, and it is running. You can see the legs are galloping. We have a bird kind of sitting on its back. Taking that ride. And so there's a message on the way, okay? And it is coming fast. We know the birds are our message bringers. Whenever I see a bird, well, depending, but usually when I see a bird in here, it means there's some kind of important message that is going to be delivered to you. And at this pace, at this run, at this stride, it's coming quickly, okay? It seems like it is something, this is moving to the past, okay? This, when it goes to the left, not always, but sometimes, I get the impression it is going towards the past, looking back, okay? So this is something maybe that has been unresolved, okay? And I feel like this is the time you're going to find out some, information you've been looking for. Maybe there will be a sense of closure. And I think this will be really important for you. And it's a perfect way to close out this year, okay? I don't get the feeling that this is a negative thing. I think this is something that, you have been wondering about, something maybe you have put inquiries in, out there for, and it's coming back. And I do think that this will be in the physical world. This is not some kind of, supernatural or synchronistic or message from, the other realm, dreams, mediumship, and so on. I really think that this is something coming through in the physical world, okay? And that seems like it's going to be one of the main things here. Now, I want to take a look. And we have a person who is kind of hiding themselves right here. And it looks like they're holding a sword or a hook of some kind. You can see the face, the eye, the nose, its side profile. And I feel like I'm just going to turn this really quick. Okay. Yes. Okay. This is the thing here. We have in the same formation the apple. Okay. So there is good health. Now, is this physical health? I think that this is actually financial health right here. I think that there is probably some kind of opportunity where maybe you've made this opportunity for yourself. It is a side business. It is something that you are kind of like a second job, maybe even a raise within the work that you're doing right now, or a new position. But I think that this is going to go well. Okay. With the apple, usually I would say this is a time where, you're going to be in a state of stable health. Okay. Nothing, even if you have pre-existing conditions, chronic pain, illness, whatever it is, I'm not saying that will go away, but it is you're in a period where everything is going along pretty well. Okay. So I think though in this situation, it could be that, but I feel like this is more about your resources, money. Okay. And I think because we have the Prince of Discs, and the Prince of Discs in my mind is somebody who is always looking for opportunities to create new streams of income or resources, looking to network, can though be kind of impulsive. Okay. So I'm looking at this and I see somebody who is kind of shrouded in this good fortune. Okay. So I think that the important thing to remember here is to look out as you are making this money, and maybe this will be something that really turns out to be quite lucrative for you. I think that you need to be very mindful about who you are sharing this information with, who you are sharing your money with. I think there's really an emphasis on just kind of being very low key about this. You don't want people kind of coming out of the woodwork, trying to get you involved in other things, where to invest your money and this kind of thing. So I think it's important that you kind of just put it away. Okay. Spend modestly, temper self, right? Really, really, this is where we need to focus. Tempering that desire to spend this money, tempering the desire to talk about it with other people. Okay. It definitely, it feels good to make a little bit of money, right? And it might be really exciting. Something that you just didn't have any clue was gonna work out or whatever. But you have to kind of get your bearings, right? Get it together and just put that info away for later. Sit on it for a while, okay? Now, let's see. And I'm sorry if my voice, my throat is a little bit scratchy. All right, so I kind of do see the little volcano and the tuft of smoke. I'm seeing people kind of standing here and watching. And we know a volcano just erupted in Iceland. Actually, my daughter and I have been kind of making it a project for us to look in and see how that's going every day. And so here, a departure from the last bit, the last little segment of this. And I feel like there is a sense of now going home, being at home, somebody losing their cool though. It seems like just, like everybody's just kind of taken aback by it. Seems like it's almost kind of out of, well, maybe not out of nowhere, but kind of hoping that this wasn't going to be like the theater for this, for this, this kind of emotional outpouring, right? And so I think everybody's just kind of standing around watching this happen. And I see a shovel here. And I see a person who is kind of like walking away. And so I really feel like whoever this is within the family or friends group or whatever, it's almost like they, they're digging their own grave a little bit. They're making it worse for themselves. I think that they're probably, a little bit out of pocket with this. This is maybe not out of their character, but maybe the family was hoping, hey, we're together right now, and hopefully we can keep it together. Everybody's gonna be cool, and it's gonna go smoothly, and that's not really happening. So I wonder if you are going to be kind of the one that's going to be the mediator here. I almost feel like I'm looking up here and I'm seeing a person standing next to a bed and then kind of a doorway right here. And beyond it, it seems like there's a person who is standing here, maybe with that shovel again even. And another person, it looks like they're on a horse and they have like one of those jousting spears thing. I don't know what those are called. A lance maybe. And people over here kind of raising their arms. Okay. So it almost seems like I get that in my mind. I'm thinking like, okay, let's put mom to bed. Everybody say goodnight. And then it just, once the elders are out of the situation, it turns into kind of this verbal, tumble, right? It just seems like a lot of arguing happening. I feel like this is, to be honest, I feel like this is not new to you. Don't think that this is what you're hoping for to happen. But this is kind of just what once in a while things go this way, as they do in families or groups of people, right? Almost in a way, I kind of almost wonder if you find this a little bit entertaining. And I'm sorry I'm saying that, but I feel like you're not directly involved, like deeply, but you kind of are like the mediator and kind of just watches this thing happens. And knowing that like the family, the more maybe older, vulnerable family members are out of the way, then, the others can bicker, right? Safely. And so let's see, we have a spade. We have a music note. And we do have the illuminated candle. I get this sense in my mind of somebody crying. I feel like going and listening to a sad song, kind of sitting in a room alone and listening to like a really sad song, and just kind of letting it all out. in a weird way, it almost feels like it feels like familiar. It feels safe to be in that place sometimes, like where the emotionality just pours out of you. And I wonder if you haven't really cried in a while. And it's like, it's almost like maybe you've been too busy, or maybe you're like taking some kind of medication or something, and you just haven't really felt that level of needing to cry. Like, you've been sad, you've been upset at times, but not to the point where it's like you can actually just sob, you know? Hi, Pudgy. Come here, Pudgy. Hi, baby. Hi, Berber. You got to come over here, though. Oh, you big boy. Oh, you big boy. Oh, no tail, please. And so, I feel like there's a sense of that spade just kind of being that thing that's like, it's like that thing that has been, it's been buried in there, right? And this is the thing, it comes out sometimes, but then you put it back away. And I think this is the time where you're really going to, you know, you're going to cry about it. You're going to let it out. It will feel cathartic. Okay. It's like, in a strange way, it's almost like a little treat. Like, this is my little treat I'm giving myself. I'm going to go have a really good cry. And, you know, and through this, I think there's a lot of clarity, because there's been a buildup of this emotional kind of ball, right? And now you're letting it go. Okay. So we have a couple of serpents, and again, you know, I think that this really is more to do, it's like with the illuminated candle. And I think this also has to do with that initial message coming through. I think by clearing this energy, there's just a clarity where you see things so clearly. Okay. And it's funny too, sometimes, you know, we like go about our lives. It's like you avoid having those moments where it's like, you just let it all. Not me. I mean, I could cry over anything. But you know, sometimes, and I know sometimes that like you just go a while and you just really you don't want to take the time to do that, right? It just feels like it might just go on forever if you let it start. And so you avoid it and you avoid it and you avoid it. And then it happens and you're like, why have I not, you know, why haven't I just let myself have a good cry for a while? You know? Come here, baby. Go on now. Go on now. Come on, Pudgy. No, go down the other way, please. Come on. Go on. Please don't take everything with you. Go. Over here. There you go. Good boy. Over here. Come on. Come on, baby. All right. Thank you. I love you. Why don't you go to bed now? Go on now. Go on now. Okay. So, yeah, that good cry. And I don't know. Those really good deep cries, sometimes it's just, you let it out. You don't have to do it for like another 6 months, a year, depending, right? So we also have a little fire here. Okay, we have an owl. And I think that flows right into this idea of clarity through letting out that emotion, or opening the emotional valve, letting out those emotions, okay? And the fire, I feel like it's just There is a sense of draw to such activity right now. I feel like you are, it's like the earth and the fire together. The motivation is there. The passion, the will, the motivation, and the expertise, right? And I think all those things aligned, it's really going to get you going. And I see there's the path, and I feel like you are getting into a place where you have a really clear idea of how you want to do this. Okay. And I think that this is going to be a cycle where there's going to be some money to be made, and there will be success in that for sure. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. We have the Happier Me affirmation cards. And I'm just going to move these over there. And I will just flip until it feels right. And then we will take a chance of reading this together. Okay, it says, I wake up today with joy in my heart and clarity in my mind. There you go. Clarity in your mind. That good cry, you go, you sleep. You sleep so deeply because it's just so exhausting. And then you wake up and it's like, oh my goodness, I feel like cleansed, right? And it says, this is an amazing affirmation to help you start your day feeling energized. Make a conscious decision daily to have a great day. Yeah, I mean... I think we all really do hope to have a great day, usually. I hope so anyways. But yeah, maybe you do. Maybe you have to just decide, like, this is going to be a good day. This is it. This is going to be the most excellent day. All right, Taurus, I want to say thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me. It's always such an honor to be able to bring these messages to you. If you would be so kind as to like the video, it really does help the channel so much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit that little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. And if you want to leave a comment, please do. I read all of them. They mean so much to me. I know that everybody else not everybody, a lot of other people read them. So there's a lot of love and support within the community. And if you say mean things about the cats, other people won't be so happy about that. They're not going anywhere. Sorry, not sorry. They are just as important in this tea leaf reading as I am, or you or anybody is. So TT and Pudgy, they will remain free and wild and doing their own thing. So anyways, sorry about that, guys. All right, I love you, Taurus. We will talk soon. Happy Saturnalia, happy solstice. This is coming out on the solstice. Set your intentions definitely for this next cycle, and happy every other celebration, holiday, festival, feast, whatever it is that you are celebrating or not celebrating. I hope you have a safe and enjoyable next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, drive safely. That's the big one. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. These germs are no joke. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.